Hey guys, we are driving out of Colorado into New Mexico, down to Texas and Oklahoma City, back to Atlanta. We've had an amazing holiday. I just want to dive into something for a few minutes. Lisa just said a quote, or I want to tweet it. It's just a statement to me that I kind of want to ask her about and dive into. So what did you say?
Well, we were just talking about what the holidays bring and all the different people that we get exposed to and our families and our extended families and meeting new people. And I was just telling G how many people say to me that they don't want to tell me about what's happening in their life because compared to what I've been through, it's not a big deal. And the truth is, I would rather sit with someone that's in pain or struggling for hours and hold their hand and listen to their story than have 15 minutes of nothing, of shallow talk, or I can't do small talk. The small talk exhausts me. The actual real relationships bring me life.
Okay, so in your relationships of your past, like give us a couple of examples of that, like people who would not go deep or stay shallow, or how does that look?
There's people that they're, trying to explain it to our oldest daughter because we spent a lot of time in the car together, that the generation I grew up in, we didn't talk about anything. And when my first husband was struggling, I didn't go to anybody because I knew that all was going to happen was judgment and gossip.
Okay.
And now we have this new generation that will tell you everything.
Right.
I mean, almost oversharing. And I think we have to come a little bit back, into the middle because they're putting a little bit too much out there. But just all of us looking at ourselves and what we have to offer the human race is, if you have experienced pain in your life and you walked through it, you didn't numb it and you didn't deny it, but you walked through it and you've come out the other end, then you're an overcomer. And then that gives you authority in other people's lives to walk them through the same thing.
Okay, so you gain authority by holding your pain, owning it, walking through it, allowing it to transform you, so then you can go transform others.
Yes.
Okay, so but you're saying you'd rather be in a conversation where you're talking about the wounding and talking about deep things instead of just shallow things. And so how do you walk people out of their wounding?
Excellent question. I think that relationships obviously have to be built on trust, and it takes time, and we shouldn't share our sacred things with just anybody. We should wait until we find someone that we really trust. But the way that we can prove people that we're trustworthy is by not talking about other people.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one. And then letting the relationship develop over time. And I will give resources to people that need them, meaning whatever they need, like prayer, prophecy, a book they should read, who they should talk to, whatever. If they don't make any steps on their own, I no longer invest in that relationship in that way.
Okay, so
I'm not going to work harder than they're going to work.
Okay, so you're going to sit with them, you're going to listen, you're not going to try to fix them, you're going to pray for them, you're going to counsel, you're going to give them good coaching advice.
And I'm not going to tell them if they have cancer that essential oils will fix it.
Okay.
And I'm not going to quote scripture if they've just lost their spouse.
Right.
About how God brings all things back for good. I'm not going to do any of those things because what people need is someone to say, you're not alone. I love you and I care and I'm here, and then let them go walk through their journey.
Okay. And so talk to us about how time doesn't heal all wounds.
First of all, that's not a scripture. A lot of people think that's a scripture. Just like people quote all the time, God won't give you anything you can't handle.
Right.
So stupid and wrong in every way.
Yeah.
It's not true.
He actually says he will give us more than we can handle.
You can guarantee
Kind of the point, yeah.
And he won't abandon us though.
Right.
So when people say time heals all wounds, it's emotional and spiritual pain is absolutely no different. When you think about the physical side of me cutting off your arm,
Yeah.
would time heal that wound? No. You would bleed out or you'd get an infection. And that's the same with our emotional pain.
If you don't take care of it, you're going to die.
Our trauma and our
Okay.
grief is we do have to deal with it. Time alone will do nothing. In fact, time alone
Makes it worse.
undealt things makes people bitter and angry and sick.
And we know people like that.
Yes, we do.
So if you refuse to deal with your pain, you just continually numb it or whatever, what happens?
I think that you become a bitter, angry person and you lose a voice that people want to hear, and you lose influence over a generation and the people around you.
Okay.
So we all got to see people probably this Christmas gravitated to, because we could tell that they had chosen to rise above their circumstances and be a kind, loving human being who shows the love of Jesus Christ wherever they go. And we've all been around people that have chose to take that pain, hold it really close, dig it, let it dig real deep and stay there and fester like an infection and grow and make them bitter and angry, which repels other people.
Yeah. And so can you help people like that? Let's say you've never dealt with it, you're in your 60s. I mean, what do you say to those people? Do you just stay away from them, or?
Well, I do. I mean, that's how badly do other people want to get healed? Like, we always think that we have the answer, but sometimes when we're meeting someone who's in their 40s that's been dealing with the same thing since they were 13, how do we know that we have the answer for them?
Yeah.
They have to choose, just like I've had to choose and you've had to choose and our family has had to choose. What is the answer? The only answer is Jesus Christ. There is no other answer.
Okay, so guys, listen, I'm driving up on a police car, so I'm gonna have to go off my video. Listen, it's you either transmit your pain on everyone around you, or you're transformed by it. And we want to dive into this even more. So if you have any questions, hit us up, GaryandLisaBlack.com.
Oh my God, put the photo away.
And thanks for listening. God bless,
Bye.
man. Bye.